Hey guys, riding home in the car tonight. Just wanted to do something a little different. There's a little bit of snow on the ground here. Not really much. 5 miles behind me, there isn't a snowflake in sight. They got virtually nothing. Actually, they did get nothing over here in New York State, where I work, which is near the town of Montgomery. Cross over the other side of this mountain, however, and it's a whole nother story. Out there in the distance, the Pennsylvania mountains, right now there are 27,000 some odd people without power, and that includes me. 4 days ago, nor'easter hit us. I got 18 inches of snow. Some people in my area got as much as 2 feet. The power went out at 11 a.m. on Friday. It's now Tuesday evening, and it's still out. They don't expect it'll be back until Wednesday night, but there's another nor'easter about to hit us tonight, and we're expected to get another foot of snow. So I'm not optimistic we're going to have our power back tomorrow night. It has been rough. I have a generator that provides lights, well water, which is quite cold. I have a gas fireplace that provides some heat, but as the temperatures have dropped into the 20s and that kind of cold at night, it just hasn't been enough. So I was on the prowl for some emergency supplies. Everybody's out of everything. I just happened to step into our local Lowe's last night on the way home, and they were unwrapping 3 pallets of kerosene heaters. I grabbed one of those things. I don't even know how much it cost. I just ran to the register with it. But they didn't have any cans. So I was able to get a fuel can today. Proud new owner. Actually, in my car, I have 10 gallons of kerosene and 5 gallons of gas. So if I have an accident, this whole car is just going to explode. But been buying fuel every day for the generator. Bought some other stuff. All told, I'm into this storm over the last 4 days about $500. Actually, over $500 on fuel and other supplies, just so we can keep our house warm, keep some power on, and ride it out. It has been a challenge. We're adjusted to it, and I mean, there's people worse off, obviously, people who don't have generators and things like that. But even with the generator, it's still a real challenge, because the generator doesn't cover everything. And out where we live, we have a well and a septic system which has a pump, and so it's different from where I grew up, where we had public water and sewer. So there's challenges. Anyway, it's ridiculous. Right now it's 47 degrees, it's sunny, it's beautiful. I could have actually ridden my bike today. That's how funny that is. But in about 6 more hours, nor'easter bombogenesis number 2 is going to hit us. So it's going to be another challenging week. I'm hoping, like I said, Tuesday, I'm hoping by the end of the week, maybe Thursday, we have our power and we just try and get back to normal. So no vlogs for me, man. Just trying to get through what I thought was, I thought the worst of winter was behind us. But we got 2 feet of snow in March last year, and we've even gotten 2 feet of snow in April. So you just never know. Fast forward from Tuesday night to Thursday morning. We got 10 inches of snow, which was such a relief because we were actually in the 18 to 24 range at one point. 10 inches on top of what we have, no problem. If we got any more than that, it would have been a disaster. But that is actually not my biggest problem right now. It is day 6 with no power. So this is my routine. It's 6:30 every morning. However, yesterday, my faithful 15-year-old generator generated its last. It got really loud, and I knew something was wrong with it. And it turns out that the spark arrestor, which is also the muffler, cracked and fell off. A bolt snapped. This piece is no longer available anywhere in the world. So it was still working, but it was really loud. I didn't think that was too big of a deal until it got a little darker out, and I realized that blue flame was shooting out of the exhaust and right onto the back of the electronics module. Not good. So we were starting to panic a little bit. However, our friends came to the rescue. They had gotten their power back a day or two earlier, so they brought us their generator. So we are still online with that. Yeah. Well, away we go. Another day at work. People are really steaming mad at the power company, and understandably so. 6 days without power. What really got people mad last night, and Twitter kind of lit up because our power company's been tweeting there, is they called all the trucks back in mid-afternoon because of the storm. The storm was almost over. It stopped snowing an hour later. And when I was out snow blowing, the cable truck guy in his van was driving down my street, taking his time, looking at stuff. And there wasn't an electric company utility vehicle to be found. So that kind of gets you. But as you can see from this area with all the trees hanging right over the wires, there's a potential every 5 inches for a tree to fall and take out a wire. So I can't even imagine how many hundreds or thousands of repairs these guys have to do. They're saying they're going to have a full 1,000 people out this morning working on it, so hopefully today is the day. But for me, I got to get myself to work. We got stuff to deal with there. And the next time I post a video, I really hope it's sunshine and me sailing along on my bike. So that's it for this one. I hope everybody's well. Till next time.